there, and welcome to the Get Rid of Your Biz workshop. In this workshop, I'm going to show you how to outsource your entire internet marketing business so that you can spend more time spending your money instead of actually working. So the first thing I want to do this week is just basically go over an outsourcing 101 with you. This is what you should and shouldn't outsource. This list is not a complete list. There are literally probably thousands of things you can outsource. But I'm just going to try and cover the big things here, okay? And that's what I want you to do is I go through these. If this is something that applies to your business, make sure that you get out a piece of paper and you jot down what you can outsource from what you're learning here, okay? Because we're going to use that list at the end of this workshop. Okay, first things first. If you're trying to become an expert in your niche, you need to create all of your own content, okay? And the reason I say this is with being an expert, let's say, like in the internet marketing niche, I create all of my content because I'm trying to brand myself and I'm trying to sell myself. So I have to be a part of all that content. So when I do blog posts, when I do videos, any type of tutorials, products, that kind of stuff, I always create myself, okay? Now, if it's like a software product or something like that, or a WordPress theme or plugin, we're going to get to those too. I don't create those myself, okay? When it gets to the techie stuff, don't. But your actual content where you're teaching people, if you're an expert in your niche, then you need to do that yourself. If not, then you need to outsource all of your content creation, okay? There are two kinds of content, the fluff and the good stuff. Fluff is stuff that you can get outsourced, like if you just need it for like SEO content, content for like feeder sites and stuff like that, which is link building and stuff like that. That doesn't have to be the greatest quality of stuff, but the good stuff needs to be really high quality stuff. Like when you're trying to sell something and you're using content that educates people into buying, that needs to be good stuff, okay? Or people will not pay attention to you. So anything that goes on any of like your own websites needs to be the good stuff. Always, always, always outsource graphics. It is way too cheap not to outsource graphics, okay? If you go over to the Warrior Forum, that's warriorforum.com. On that page, you'll see there's like a list of different forums within that forum. If you find the Warriors for Hire forum, you can find tons of designers in there that'll do all kinds of different graphics for you. As an internet marketer, you're probably going to need like logos, banners, e-cover designs, sales letter designs. You can find people to do that stuff really cheap in there, okay? And you always need to plan your own SEO strategy, educate yourself about SEO, then define what SEO strategies you want to use, and then outsource all your SEO stuff, okay? That's like link building and all that fun stuff, okay? Always outsource other time-consuming traffic tactics like, video, article, press release, and classified ad submissions. There's 1,000 other time-consuming traffic tactics that you could also outsource too, like forum posting and stuff like that, okay? Always outsource your support desk. When I first started, I had a real issue with outsourcing my support desk. I felt like I needed to be answering all of my own customers' questions. But if you think about, big corporations and stuff like that, Walmart, for example, here in the United States, Sam Walton, who's been dead for a long time, he doesn't answer all of his customer issues. The person who's head of Walmart now doesn't answer all the customer support issues, okay? So you don't have to either. Train your support staff, and you can find somebody over at odesk.com. I have somebody from odesk.com who works for $3.98 an hour. She spends about 5 hours a day on my support desk, so that's like, 5 times almost $4. It's like $20 a day, okay? So it costs me $100 a week for her to do that, but it saves me 4, 5, 6 hours a day, okay? So make sure that you train them. Certain questions they do need to send to you. You can either, tell them what they need to say to the person, or you can personally reply to the person. But most of your stuff is going to be, I can't find my download link. I purchased this and didn't get my download link. Can I have a refund on this? Or other things, okay? Always outsource website management. That's like updates, upgrades, moderation, content creation, okay? So anything for your websites, again, unless you're an expert on the content creation. But, installing a sales letter and getting it all formatted okay, getting a blog installed, formatting your blog, all of those things need to be outsourced. You always need to outsource general social media activities. That's like, building your own profiles. This is not where you build like hundreds of profiles. Okay, I'm talking you actually doing real social media marketing. So you need to have somebody create like a YouTube um, channel for you, do the graphics, the setup, and everything. Somebody create a fan page for you on Facebook, graphics, setup, everything done. Creating a Twitter account for you with all the graphics and stuff that goes with it. And then you actually need to do your own social marketing if you're using social marketing correctly, okay? Always outsource the legal stuff. Anything that has to do with legal issues, always outsource that to a lawyer. Please don't try and be your own lawyer. You need somebody to oversee tracking and conversions. See, if your SEO is working by how many links you're getting back. See if your sales copy on your websites is converting. You can do all that with different software, okay? Any type of software you want to create, you need to outsource that too, unless you know you're a techie programmer. 99.9% of us are not. So if you get an idea for like a software program or something like that, then you need to outsource that. And of course, other techie programming, you also need to outsource. Like WordPress theme creation, WordPress plugin creation, anything techie like that, definitely outsource it, okay? So let's talk about where to outsource. Okay, so the sites that I use are the Warrior Forum, Guru.com, Elance.com, Odesk.com, VWorker.com, and Fiverr.com, okay? Now I want to go through all of these and tell you what I use them for and when you should not use them, okay? So if you come here to the Warrior Forum and you look right here, Warriors for Hire, you can see tons of different services in here. Solo ads. I don't know why that's in here, but a webmaster. No other WFO SEO service provided has more positive reviews. Okay, so this is SEO. List building squeeze page funnel system with whiteboard animation video. Okay, so this is somebody creating squeeze pages and stuff like that. You need to have people doing that for you. SEO live chat operators. Triple yourselves with our complete customer support setup. Okay, so this is somebody doing customer support. People to write articles. Try us with a 200 plus words review copy. Okay, so this looks like somebody doing articles. Cyber money sites and AdSense sites, print money. Okay, so this is ready to go websites, mobile websites, awesome whiteboard style animation video, anchor variation and okay, so this is link building, social media paid link and posting services, premium writing services, trusted professional SEO. Designer, stunning mini sites, e-covers, and WSO designs. So as you see, there's tons of people in here. Whenever I want to outsource something, this is always the first place I come, and I'll search here and see if I can find somebody to do the service for me. If I cannot, then I will go right here to wanted members looking to hire you. And I will post an ad in here that's telling people what I need. The Warrior Forum is hands down the best place to outsource to because these are all online marketers. Okay, so this is a great place to outsource. Now, Guru.com, this is where I get a lot of my ebooks created, reports, stuff like that. Big content projects is where I come here. It's a little bit more expensive, but you're going to get a better quality of content from here, okay? Elance, same thing, but this is what I'm looking for. Lower quality at cheaper prices. Then we have Odesk. This is where I do a lot of my techie outsourcing. This is also where I found my person who runs my help desk, but there's tons of different things that people can do on here. I do not recommend this site for any content creation at all. I have had nothing but issues from that because it's mainly people in countries who don't have English as their first language, so they're not great at creating content. Then we have VWorker.com. VWorker is where I go to get all my software products created, WordPress plugins, themes, and stuff like that. And then Fiverr. Fiverr is only good for little projects, okay? Like video testimonials. I don't recommend using video testimonials, but if you do, this is a great place to get them. There's also all kinds of, if you look here, there's branding services, business plans, people to do programming, writing and translation, so copywriting I wouldn't do here either. If you want just content for stuff, you know how we talked about, fluff and the good stuff? This is great for fluff, okay? Some online marketing type thing, people creating fan pages, doing keyword research, video animation, graphics, stuff like that. Graphics, I've had a little bit of luck on here, but not much, okay? Warrior Form is hands down the best place to get graphics. So there you go. There's a rundown of the sites I use and what I use them for. All right, that's it for this week. Next week, we're going to start talking about outsourcing your copy and how and where to outsource all your copywriting. I'll see you next week.